Get into the groove. Woo! Oh yeah, you feel that? Dun, 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 dun. You're gonna love what you hear today. Get yourself ready. It's your day. Today is your day. Have you ever heard me singing before? It must be great. All right. Thanks for coming in. Listen, I'm going to be quick, but remember, I'm used to teaching for 2 hours at a time. That's when my throat starts saying, "I need a break." So, and I'm, as a minister, preachers, shutting them up is like impossible, right? But all truthfulness aside, I'm going to be brief. I've put this together on a little piece of paper just so I can be brief. What happens, I ramble usually, and it's because I'm not following any type of guide or anything. But today I did do this with a guide because I wanted to be short and simple and to the point. I have no graphics for you. I'm not going to show you any of the fancy stuff I usually do on the screen. This is just simple. And the reason for that, I don't know why it is, because it's only one person that can do this. I would say, why should I do all this, bother myself, if only one of you can take this opportunity and run with it? And that's, of course, per city. It's not just one in total, but only one of you right now. If you're seeing this, you most probably have the opportunity to grab this and just simply grab it. And that's it. It is to say something that is not for hundreds and thousands or people in your city. It can only be one person. So, and this is pretty straightforward, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's get into it because, again, rambler. Okay, so this is about a city virtual assistant opportunity. And it's an opportunity for you to resolve certain problems. I'm going to talk about these 5 problems that this opportunity will solve for you. Problem number 1, traffic. If you're in the internet marketing business, which you should be if you're watching this right now, or thinking about it, you have one big problem. A lot of people have this problem for many years, by the way, in internet marketing. It's called traffic. You try doing websites, you try email captures, you try affiliate marketing. You can try all types of things. Many of you doing, home-based businesses or network marketing businesses, etc., etc. It's always the same problem. The same problem is traffic, is having people to reach to with your offers, right? And to get them to convert. So that's a big problem. It's easy to do a website, folks. It's easy to set up a small, lead capture funnel. But the thing is, you need people, you need traffic. So that's a big problem for most of you. And that will be the challenge for many of you for a couple of years. So you have to think about this. This is not going to get resolved pretty simply. And even if you do resolve it for like one niche and something, every niche is different and there's different things. A lot of you discover that over time. Most of the internet marketers are not like fessing up to the reality because most of you are their customers. So, you got to understand that. But anyway, I'm not going to be talking about that right now. The second thing I mentioned already was funnels. Funnels seems to be a challenge for many. There's a thing called ClickFunnels. I think most people have been flocking to that, but that just shows you how funnels can be difficult. Funnels are complicated to be effective, and for a lot of you, it's a big learning curve. And again, it's this idea that we have to reach out to millions and millions, and in order to get a few hundred sales, so you need everything. You need to get the juice out of the funnel and out of the traffic you get as much as possible. So that's where the the success actually of ClickFunnels come into play. I'm not selling ClickFunnels, by the way, but I have to give credit where credit's due. It does solve a lot of problems and issues for many. However, you still have the initial issue, which is what? Number one, traffic. Remember that. The funnels, it's good to have, but traffic. All right. So the third thing, of course, is conversion, which means sales, making the sale, because you can get traffic to come many different ways, hacks, tricks, a lot of videos on YouTube to get traffic going to your site or to your landing page. Another thing is to have them convert. You got issues of copywriting, how to how to write the sales pitch and all of that so that people can decide how to add a million bonuses, so that at least in a few of those bonuses will motivate someone to buy, even though your main product is a piece of junk. Figure. All right. So, and there's a whole lot of other technical issues and whatnot involved in converting sales, making sales happen. Then the fourth thing is consistent income. So if, hey, you had a great day, maybe you paid, because a lot of people, a lot of your internet marketers, they will resort to paying. Hey, listen, you got to pay. And most of you starting out in internet marketing, or you've been there for a while, or you're coming back to it. Listen, you don't have all that money to be throwing out there to experiment. You need 1,000 or more to have a good experiment, and to grow big, at least. And a lot of you just don't have it and don't feel like spending that amount of money on a test. So what are you going to do? So again, a lot of the successful guys, though, they spend money in advertising, and it will work. I mean, you throw money at anything, you'll get people through the door. It's just how much money you're going to invest into your business. And then that's to then produce. You need to produce consistency, which is hard. Most of the people, they tend to try to go the SEO route, and then they're trying to rank on Google. And some of you pay money. You pay somebody to handle the SEO and get your page ranked and things like that. It starts costing you money. And then what happens? And then Google changes its mood, and they release a different algorithm, or they make little changes. And what happens to all the money you spent on SEO and all that? Now your site is not ranking like it used to. Then you have to pour more money into it so that you can get somebody who knows what Google did and try to fix that. And it's all a game, folks. I mean, how many spots are there on page one? You got to do the math. So many of you, and these agencies are making a lot of money, and they can't guarantee first page. Even if they get you on first page, it's not going to last long. You'll have to keep spending money. That's the way the game works. So you educate yourself a little bit. You're not going to be there. You don't have a permanent residence on page one of Google. So if that's your strategy, good luck with that. And then the fifth thing that we're going to cover today is scalability. It's all right. Hey, you're making a few dollars on Fiverr. You're making a few dollars here and there. You're making some type of sales here and there locally. But how do we make this into a real business, into something that hey, you can buy a car, you can buy a house, you can feel proud to say, hey, mom, I'm an internet marketer. When do we get into that strata, that level, that so that we can say we're financially independent through our internet marketing, business? See, so that's a very few can say that. So again, if that's something that's interest to you, we're going to settle that for you today. But just one caveat as we go into the detail is that this is only available to one of you in your city. Again, chances are that a few hundred of your fellow residents and internet marketers, because the funny thing, internet marketers, they tend to be located, like in the main cities, right? So listen, be careful. Only one of you can get into this, okay? So that means you have to act quick. That's it. That's my best advice for you today. Do it. Just press the button. You can watch. You can keep watching the video later after you did that. But if I were you, I would click the button really before the other guy, because there's someone else watching right now. Click it. What are you waiting for? Okay, here we go. Only one of you per city. Now, when you, and this is about virtual assistants, it's about doing some business services, internet marketing, based more or less. There's also offline marketing, but these things are developed. It's not a problem if you don't know one thing or you're strong in one area. This is not a problem because there's training that will give you, and this is just an opportunity for you to grow. So don't worry about those things. But I do want you to know how to manage WordPress. You need to know how to manage WordPress, and you need to know some things about internet marketing. The more you know, the more money you will make. Absolutely. Okay. So this is the great feature about this is that you're network based. So what does that mean? We're not worried about the businesses in your local area. When you don't have to, not that we're not worried about, we're dealing with them, but you don't have to worry about that. Why? Because the network is already doing business with them. What we're looking for, let me explain to you what we're looking for. We're looking for someone that's going to help our network businesses. Okay. There are other people just like you. They saw a video a little more complicated than this and more extensive, but they've seen a video. Their business, there's different types of businesses involved in this already, different type of niches here. But they all going to need a key person to handle website design, to handle, marketing, some aspects of marketing, traffic generation, things like that. The typical internet marketing type of stuff. They're going to need to have someone handle that for them. Now, so what we have, let me give you an explanation of the amplitude of this. We have right now, as I'm doing this video, and it could be different by the time you guys watch this, is that we have 11 networks right now. That means that in every city, in your city, potentially, this is not, across the board, but we have 11 networks available for your city. And each of those networks deals with different types of businesses, different types of niches and genre. And they all will need someone to go to or someone to send their clients to handle, website design, getting traffic, social media. If you know social media, you got to do this. To handle everything that has to do with the internet, promotion, even offline marketing. Perfect, wonderful. So each of those networks, each of those other persons, they're our network partners, each of them are developing their local base to about 1,000. On average, 1,000 clients, 1,000 partners that they will develop, and each of them are potentially your clients by default. Potentially your clients by default. So if we got 11 networks, and each of them are developing about 1,000 potential clients. They're developing, not that you are. They're developing them. But all of them will be looking to you to handle the website design, to handle traffic, to handle social media. You're looking at about 1,000 on average clients automatically coming in from each of these and each of the networks, and that's a base number. because the networks have different businesses. They're always getting new business clients, and obviously one of the business clients, they have a need of some work done on a website. They have need for some more traffic, for some more social media promotion, and stuff like that. Who are these network partners going to send them to have that taken care of? It's you. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone who is ready to do work, who's ready to make some money and do some work. But your problem is only you don't have business. You're not getting clients. You don't have the clients around you. You're trying, you're trying to do it. You're thinking about, I need some solid money. I need some consistent money to come in. Well, here we have a network that is with open arms. We're going to bring you in one person to handle this. Now you say, well, that seems like a lot. How can I ever handle that? Well, that's the point. You can't. You'll have to hire people. Oh my goodness. So blame me for it. Get angry at me. You're making me hire people. You're making me have a big business. That's my fault. Blame me. Okay, but this is the opportunity that you have. I'm giving this opportunity out to one person in your city. You're going to make a big business from it, then that is what's going to happen. Simple. Now, so that's the network average. In many of your cities, because this is going global, it's USA based, but it's also available anywhere in the world. And of course, what I'm speaking is changes. There's certain things, like all of the 11 networks are not operating everywhere on the planet. So you have to understand that most of you around the world seeing this, and in many cities in the US, you will be the first one. You will be before the network is there. Okay, and the network will be based basically on your efforts from day one. So you need to understand that. But this, at the same token, that's the benefit that you have, because basically you're building up a massive business. I've made it easier for you to build a massive business and not have to be worrying about you struggling to try to get market share and trying to get, some social media clientele and trying to build your business, make a living at it, and be successful. I made it easier. Okay, so if you're smart enough to see that, note that, then that's that. Thing is for you, absolutely. Now, after that, you have, what are the basic competencies? What do you need to know if you're going to do this? I need you to know WordPress. You have to know WordPress. I can't do it all myself. Okay, so you have to have some expertise in WordPress. WordPress is pretty easy, but I'm talking about, knowing how, if the client needs a certain look on his WordPress site, I need you to be pretty sure. Yeah, I can do that. I think I can do that. At least I have that feeling. So if you have a working WordPress experience, where you can pretty much make WordPress do some, jump some hurdles and go through some loops, some modification, some customization. This You need to do this. You are great for this. Okay, you don't have to be an expert WordPress anything. You could be. That's great. Now let me tell you something else. The more you know, the more money you'll make. Okay, as simple as that. Because our business network, when they see that you know and you solve the problem and you can do XYZ, they're going to start feeling good and sending a lot more people to you. If they feel that, because we have people statewide, or countrywide, so they're gonna look for people who know what they're doing. But they always have to get in house. They always have to get one of our network people. But the thing is, now, if you're good, you're going to get calls, even from outside your city. The next city always say, that guy does a good job, so I'm going to use that person. That can happen. So remember, the more you bring to the table, the better it is. There's most of the business is locked into you. But again, if you cannot do a certain job, then it has to go to someone who can. So all the jobs come to you except for some project that you can't handle. But of course, you can always hire someone who can. So, but again, this we will communicate with you. We'll make sure that that's going on, and we'll help you find some help. We'll teach you how to do that. But most of you will be able to, or should able to know how to get the help you need when you need it. Okay. So basically, you need to be savvy. All right. It's your business. You're gonna make a lot of money at this. Start acting like you know what you're doing. Now, so WordPress and traffic generation. If you know how to do some traffic generation, basic stuff, um, you know how to get traffic from Facebook, you know how to get traffic from Twitter, you know how to generate a good flow of traffic for a website, then this is exceptional. You will make massive amounts of money. Plus the fact that we have a traffic engine. We'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. Social media. If your thing is social media, you enjoy it, you're good at it, absolutely. You again, locked in clients. You don't have to worry about always trying to get clients. It's that clients are here. The clients are here. They're coming in again, and you know the numbers are that we basically working within closed networks, and we have, and that those networks are developed through 1,000 plus people who will be either clients of yours or promoters of yours. So again, where else are you going to get 1,000 clients and 1,000 promoting your business on this planet? Where else are you going to have that? Only here, folks. And that's per network. We have 11. Okay. So, and anything else that you know, any other skills that you have, you bring it in. You bring it to the table because, like I said before, if you have a certain skill that no one else has it, or not close by, you're the man. So your business will be receiving these calls because I'm letting everyone in the network know, hey, so and so in this city also does XYZ. So then everyone knows that when they get clients and they have your need of XYZ, they know who to call. So they're going to be calling on you. They're going to be sending that business to you. So you will be making a lot of money. If you have very specialized, highly specialized skills, highly specialized, great track record, then you can get calls from all over the country. And if not all over the world, not if not in addition to all over the world, just depends on what skills also you bring into the table. So don't be afraid to say, I have these special skills and this and that. What will this do for me? Well, it does everything for you because you will be the star. As long as you have skills that exceed the basic skills that we're looking for, that means only that your skill set will be featured throughout, larger areas of our network coverage. That's it. More business. You'll have your clients, again, brought in by others. You don't have to worry about it because they're building up their businesses. They're building up their networks, and they just need someone to take care of certain jobs, and that's where you make your money. Okay, so the other thing that we do, we provide the training. As I said, we have a traffic and anything you need training. We'll provide training to accommodate you into the networks. You'll understand what each network is doing, what each network offers, and we will show you how to fit into the networks and how to provide services to the network and to the clients. Okay, so you'll get a fuller understanding once you start the training. Anything new comes down the road, you'll be getting trained, constantly trained and informed on any new developments that you need to prepare for. And then we have our traffic engine, which is simply will help you. You know how to generate traffic and whatnot. It's just another help to help you produce traffic for the clients that we service. Our traffic engine is a main feature of a lot of our marketing. in all of our networks. And so you will be taught to use it and how to generate traffic through it. And that's just another thing, another tool that you will add on to your business services. One moment. Sorry, my goodness. The water. Okay, folks, I'm finishing up now, so we're going to be finishing up. Okay, so we have the network support. Also, another benefit of this is that the network is supporting you. It's not only in many of your cases you will be starting up the networks, you'll be promoting the network principals, which are the guys who will start up those networks in your city. Because we have them, but they mostly will be in major cities. But if you're coming in from another city, a smaller city, someplace, most likely you will be the one to initiate these networks, and so they will then be starting to build up your business. They will then support your business. And those of you who are coming in where there's already networks in place, they're just ready to go. Everything's ready to go. Simply you'll start getting phone calls and you'll start having to get to work really, really quickly. So that's the way it works. Either you coming into a pre-established network active city, or you will be the one that's starting to bring those networks into the city. So that's really basically the way it's going to work. You get a support from the networks. You're building the networks because the networks bring you business, right? They're your business client. They will build more business clients, like I said, an average of 1,000 plus. And then there's 11 networks to get a foothold into your city. And every one of them will be going to you and bringing clients to you. Okay, so you're servicing them. Your principal client is the network. So let me put that out there. Your principal client is the network. The network compensates you through bringing business to you. So they're the ones that are bringing business to you, and they will be bringing assistance to you. Because when you need help in one thing or another, we know everyone in the network, so we know what their skills are, what they're able to do. So we'll be able to bring in help for certain things. You may encounter certain issues that you need to have resolved, and you need someone to lend you a helping hand, and we probably know who can do that for you and who can help you out with that, and that's what will happen. So the network is there also to assist you in any issue that you may have. And that's not just with network issues. That's not just with our clients either. You may have a private client that you're working with, and you get stuck in an issue, a technical issue, or something you can't resolve, and you can tap the network for your benefit. That's a separate thing, but you can tap the knowledge base in our network, and we can have someone help you out. You're part of our business, so you can use the resources of our network to help even your personal clients. You may have a business already, and you're going to bring this as an add-on to your present business, and maybe in your business in the future you may reach a snag, what they call that, snafu or something like that, a snag. And yeah, you can tap our networks and our brains over here, and we will help you solve those issues. Okay, because you're a partner, you're helping us with ours, so we're helping you. It's cooperation. And then you can have benefits from the networks. Now, the networks are doing different things. You got different things like real estate, for example. You will start to grow with this. You will need a place to expand your business into, and one of our networks has business space. One of the things they do is they'll be either building or purchasing commercial properties where you can move your business into, and they will help promote that business and help you develop it. They're already doing that but especially when you're a renter, a tenant in one of those buildings. So you have an instant way of growing that way. Plus, and in that same system, there's a virtual incubator system, and you can actually grow a physical presence in all of the areas that we have those offices at. So, in essence, your business can grow to different cities. Okay, it's not competing with any other of our partners in the city in that sense, because you're working on the ground. You have an office space, and that's it. And it's really to be used for different type of services. Remember, I told you about the special services. Those special services, those are the ones that you would put in through that system and expand into other cities, and that won't be a problem. But that, at least that's a benefit that you can take advantage of, or even just a totally different type of business. You can start a business, a different type of business. Let's say you know how to bake cookies, or your mom does, or your sister, or your wife. They can start a business through your association with us, and they'll have places where they can get their business or their products featured and sold. So this is a really great opportunity for you. Those the benefits are too vast for me to explain to you right now. Okay, but we do different things: real estate, investing, and car flipping, and a whole bunch of other things here, that other types of investment, precious metals as well. And we do a lot of other programs that will benefit you in different ways, so you'll have it in and get this benefit for you personally, your financial, for your business financially, etc., expanding it, marketing it, and it's just the sky's the limit at this point. And of course, there's unlimited growth here. You can grow regionally, like I said, spread throughout the city. It's a citywide opportunity that you have here today. You can grow into other cities, expand into other cities with this business, with other businesses, and that you may have, or your family members. You can benefit a lot of people, and you have an expanse into the nation and worldwide. Your services, especially the special ones and things that you can do that are particular for your skill set, those are really key things to hone in on, and you can then use the benefit of our networks, all 11 at this point and more coming, to expand your businesses through them. Now, to finish off, what problems have we solved, and what problems will you be able to solve today with this? And number one, traffic, right? Your main concern. Well, with this business, you don't need to worry about traffic. Simply, it's locked in business. You have locked in clients and locked in growth. As the networks grow and add more and more clients, we have one of them is a business brokering license. This license, this guy or gal, they're going to be selling businesses. They're going to be selling existing businesses. They're going to be consulting existing businesses. They're going to be selling new businesses or business kits, how to start this and that and that. And these will be new businesses that will need your services. They're going to need a website. They're going to need social media. They're going to need traffic generation. They're going to need offline marketing, right? They're going to need all of this. So, as that's just one of the networks is always getting your key clients, always getting new clients for you automatically, and they will expand and keep expanding. And as far as they keep growing and businesses coming to them to sell their business, and they'll be selling their business with your services. Your services will be tied. So let's say the new buyer of this bar over there on 9th Street, he's going to buy the business. And when he gets the business through our broker, he's going to get a packet. And in the packet is going to be what comes with this business, for example. So the person, the new owner, is going to see, that he can get these services that are connected to his business. So that will help him to get his business off the ground if it's a new kit, or if it's an established business, it's going to help him maintain the business because now there's a change of owner, and give him resources, and you will be one of the resources. So you're going to be continually introduced to new business owners, even of long established businesses in your city. This is what the potential here is immense. Okay, because you have access that no one else has. This is not like cold calling or anything. You're in. There's no selling to be done here. Simply you're in. They sold the business, you're in that business already, and he's your client. He or she is your client already. Okay, just a matter of them making the introduction, or you stopping by and says, "Hello, Mr. I know that I'm in your book, your packet, so I just wanted to come by and say hello and wish you good luck. Whenever you need to get moving on XYZ, the websites or things like that, just give me a call. We'll be here." And as you know, we have people all over the country working with us who will be helping you in every way possible. And just smile, wish them good luck, and that's it. Have some coffee, eat, have a drink. So long, see you. That's it. You have a client. That client is going to be locked in right there and then. Okay, so this is like the easiest way for you to grow your business. All right, so traffic is locked in. Doesn't mean you don't have to or don't want to get some more. I mean, part of your business is getting traffic. You should always be doing that. And you should always be using our traffic generator in any case, because you can use that and you need to use that for our clients. Number two is that you don't need to worry about funnels, creating new funnels, this and that, trying to get your services out there, blah, blah, blah. Because all you really need is to work with our network partners. And the only thing if you don't have network partners in your city, is to develop them. That's the only thing. But it's all about promoting our links. You don't have to worry about anything else except helping to make sure that the business broker is activated in your city, and the other network partners that we have. And that's it. They'll be help them to grow, because by helping them to grow, you're helping yourself get a lot more clients. So that's really all there is to it. Built-in sales. You have built-in sales reps. People will be promoting your business. You have a force, like I said, when all the networks are in your city and they have reached the average state that they need to reach, that should be reaching, you're talking about 1,000 per network. And there's 11 networks, so you're looking at 11,000 people, okay, as a base for your business. And a lot of them, if not most of them, are also promoting your business. So that's powerful. I don't need to say anything else on that, because that's just the way it is. That's simple to understand. Do you have that many people promoting you now? You don't have it. So, let's get real here. Built-in sales, built-in sales reps, and built-in sales force. Number four, consistent income. Because with so many people promoting you and your clients, that's a consistent income. You're looking at consistent incomes here. Many of your services, like I said before, when a person buys a business, for example, that's just one of the networks. They will have a website included. There you go. And they'll have a monthly fee associated with maintenance of the website, traffic generation, the things that you're doing. So you eat with each sale that the other network person and business is making, you are going to have more income every month. And that's consistent money. Did you do anything? You didn't do anything. So simply the business broker brought in another business and you get some more money every month. That's the way it's going to be. And that's the way it works here. Okay, so you have that consistent income and it's increasing day by day, month to month. It will be increasing and increasing as each of the 11 networks grow and reach their full strength. And it is not, and remember, it's not only the 1,000 that's in the network that are your customers. The networks, all of them, they reach out to new business partners, new businesses. So you're always going to get an influx of new business. Okay, and again, like I said before, it doesn't include things from the other cities who don't have the skills that you do. You're going to get tapped for that. So you can really develop a gigantic business with this. And then did you not take a time to get this now? Because you should have already pressed the buy now button, because you have to beat the other guy watching this. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't matter to me who buys it. One of you, somebody's going to. And to finish off, the network and the networks push your business higher and expand your business, because that's the nature of the networks. Okay, the networks are always growing. So as the network grows, you'll grow. Okay, you don't have to do anything. The network will grow and you grow, your business grows. So it's like having, you're part of everyone's business. You're automatically part of each network. You get benefits from each network. Okay, whatever they're doing, whatever business they're in, and there's something that you can get some money with and make some money with, you're going to do that. You're going to get into that. So you're going to have so much benefit, so much, your hands will be all over all over these nice juicy 11 networks, that is going to make your head spin. Okay, but let's just ground ourselves. It's just simple. This is a simple way to add a client to your bottom line. The client is reaching out to many other clients, and over time it's going to reach out to the whole city. And we have 11 of those for you. Okay, and if they're not in your city right now, all you got to do is to promote our links for those opportunities to your city. That's your first project, and you will have those networks started. And basically, they will be the people who will build their networks and build yours at the same time. That's what this is in a nutshell, to be brief, and that's it. Hit the buy now button, get it now, and close your city off before someone else does. Only one of you can do this in your city. Cities based on 50,000 residents, by the way, so that you understand that. And we have large cities in the United States, a handful, but they're still super large, and it's not possible for you to like take care of the whole city. So we got to be real, right? But yeah, but it's still limited in either case. And most cities in the U.S. and in the world will only have one opportunity, and this is it for you. So take this opportunity now, and see you on the inside, and glad to have you with us. Take care, God bless you, and get started. Let's do something for your family, for your business. You will not regret it at all. You will not regret this at all. And remember, the monthly fee that we're asking is nothing. I got programs that one of the networks that you'll be dealing with is $10,000 a month. Say, so what you're going to pay now is nothing, really. So it's just a great opportunity for you to get involved in our network family, and just make something work for yourself. This is it. This has a built-in everything. So I'll see you anytime. Take care. Thanks for watching.